The Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation is asking for your help to catch them a big one. It's called a black carp. And if you reel them in here at the Red River, you may find yourselves $100 richer. Look at that. People are coming here to Texas Roadhouse in Sherman hungry tonight for Dine to Donate. So every steak, baked potato, and loaded fry that makes it to diners' tables is going towards disaster relief for Kerr County. After 5 years in the making, Sherman's Courtyard Marriott is finishing its final touches. So let's take a look, shall we? To accommodate a growing district, they've chosen to take this middle school up an extra level with a second floor. It's a partnership between the City of Atoka and the University of Oklahoma to make this car drive all by itself. To remember baby Michaela's childbirth story, Denison paramedics here wanted to send her off with a little birthday gift, her very own onesie. A Tom Bean veteran is making sure the men and women who died are never forgotten, honoring their services with the colors red, white, and blue. The Grayson County Commissioners are meeting with taxpayers tonight, to discuss an unincorporated area sales tax proposal. Now that'll be on the ballot. Now, normally when we hear a sales tax out here, people's ears go up. We're just about 45 minutes away from Texas Congressman Pat Fallon making an appearance tonight in the ballroom to meet with the people of Grayson County. Now, as you can see behind me, we've got rows of chairs here. Van Alstyne ISD bus driver placed on administrative leave after allegedly driving into a hayfield with students. We're learning more about what happened on that bus ride.
If we have to tell a bus driver, common sense, he shouldn't be driving our children.
It was a school bus route gone wrong for Van Alstyne ISD students sitting on bus number 24 on Wednesday.
There is a bit of rage going on with a bunch of parents with children that were affected.
According to the district's police chief, Jeff Burge, a bus driver was in the middle of his route near the County Road 374 and 375 intersection in Van Alstyne when he allegedly drove into this hayfield and hit a hay bale. The crash taking place with students on board.
I was at home, working from home. My son comes in the door and says, "Dad, we got into a little accident in the bus." I was like, "What?"
Fakura's 10-year-old son explaining to his dad what he heard and saw on that bus ride.
The driver was yelling at kids and trying to scare them. He did a U-turn in the field. One of the parents actually has Life 360. It appears he was driving pretty reckless.
The app tracking the movement on the bus from a child's phone, showing the bus's pin moving straight into a field and then turning around. Instead of calling paramedics to check the kids out, Chief Burge says the bus driver continued the rest of his route.
My immediate concern was, why didn't the bus driver stop? You should have called the medics for an accident that happened and there's kids hurt.
A day later, the district releasing a written statement saying, quote, "The safety, security, and well-being of our students is our top priority. We are committed to ensuring that all aspects of the situation are properly examined." Fans from across the Sooner State are starting to make their way down to Texas.
Boomer!
Ready to see some college football at the Cotton Bowl Stadium.
We come down and we represent Boomer Sooners.
On this side of the Red River at a travel stop in Denison, fans here are proudly repping their crimson and cream.
Boomer Sooner!
Texas sucks!
From their t-shirts down to their license plates.
Pretty much brought the whole family past 3-4 years, just looking to have a good game.
Some fans here are making the trip to the Lone Star State on Highway 69 from cities like Tulsa and Broken Arrow to see their Sooners take Texas by the horns.
Absolutely no Texas whatsoever. That's a no-no in the house. Horns down.
Some Sooner fans, they're feeling pretty good. They'll be scooting over the Longhorns on the gridiron and taking back that Golden Hat trophy to Oklahoma.
We're really rolling this year. We've got a completely revamped offense. We have the tortilla presser report says that Matera is going to play. We're ready. We got our buckle down from Washington. OU is a lock.
Now will OU win this year? Well, find out with our K10 sports team this Saturday for coverage of the Red River rivalry game. In Denison, Texas, Sabine Welsh, K10 News.
And he's just standing there looking at people taking a picture of him like it's normal everyday business.
It's not something you see every day. A black bear taking a stroll through Savoy, Texas.
My coworker that had just left, she called me and said there was a bear at the gas station. I thought she was joking.
Security camera footage shows the bear out on the town, stopping by a neighborhood gas station before walking across North Main Street to a nearby nursing home.
It scared one of the other coworkers because she's like, if it's a baby, the mama's probably out here and they can be aggressive. But we didn't think about that when we were going to go look for the bear. He was a big baby.
Very scared. He was running from everything, just trying to get away from everybody.
At one point, the bear caught up with Fannin County Sheriff's deputies, according to Savoy's Police Chief Robert Knoll.
When I first received the call, my first thought process was, I bet it's not really a bear. And then I got to speak to one of the deputies on the phone. He said, it's absolutely a bear. It ran out in front of my car.
The bear's visit into town even had locals join in to help police.
For people in the area that pig hunt, they have thermals in the area. And the next thing you know, I had a couple people there with me helping.
Police say the last time they saw the bear was when it ran back home to the woods. And according to Grayson County's agriculture agent Chad Cummings, there's always a possibility it could stop by again.
Very likely this individual possibly came across the Red River when it was down and then got stuck here because of the rising water levels right now. Might want to avoid interactions with it, get in your vehicle and leave.
If you happen to see any bears around town, you're encouraged to call your local law enforcement. In Savoy, Texas, Sabine Welsh, K10 News.
Unfortunately, the people sitting up on the hill making the laws are not the ones that are going to go hungry. It's the disabled, it's the elderly, it's the children. So I just hope that they get this solved.
The ongoing government shutdown is starting to create a trickle effect for families who rely on federal services.
We're just trying to make it.
Tuesday marks day 21, and it's now putting programs like SNAP, also known as the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, on the line.
We serve everybody that are from people that are completely homeless and living on the street. This may include families with children, all the way up to people that are just struggling to make it paycheck to paycheck.
Since January, staff at the Texoma Family Shelter in Denison have helped feed about 2,100 people, including those on SNAP benefits.
We distribute food boxes 365 days a year from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. We're already at a really all-time high for homelessness. However, as you can see, with the limited amount of food that we now had available, we actually may have to cut back.
Texas Congressman Pat Fallon claims that Democrats are to blame for all the uncertainty. A statement from Fallon to K10 reads in part, quote, Democrats are playing games with Americans' livelihoods simply because they want illegal aliens to continue to receive health care benefits rather than do what is right for America to reopen the government, end quote. And with no actual idea of when the government could open back up, that's also going to put more of a strain on filling these boxes with more food.
A lot of people that have been coming in for food boxes today are very concerned. They're asking us, saying, do you know what's going to happen? Are you all going to be able to give us more than one box a month? And so far, we are going to do the best we can.
If the shutdown continues until October 27th, SNAP benefits will be suspended starting November 1st. In Denison, Texas, Sabine Welsh, K10 News.
Many people have fought for it and died for it. That's what this is. Their legacy.
For Sam Statzer, the Stars and Stripes are something he holds close to his heart.
It's the most important symbol of our nation.
This Independence Day, he's flying the grand old flag in all its glory, making sure our nation's colors are always remembered through his business, Never Forget Flags.
I would go around town on holidays and you would see some flags that aren't really being kept up.
Statzer says the business idea came to him while out on a drive.
We really just wanted to see really a grand display of the grand old flag and just that unity.
Providing a service to fly flags for his neighbors during the patriotic holidays. Never letting the flags touch the ground and handling each one he displays with care. Statzer says his passion for patriotism started at home.
I have a lot of memories of putting together flags with my dad, and these were Korean War veterans, maybe Vietnam veterans. They were telling their stories while they put together flags. I mean, it's just very special. It was a very special moment.
Statzer now continuing the tradition in Tom Bean, keeping the patriotic spirit blowing in the wind to honor those who took a bullet for for our country.
Put aside differences and put aside our biases and our opinions, and we were Americans first. That's what I'm trying to contribute a small part towards.
In Tom Bean, Texas, Sabine Welsh, K10 News.